All right, I've met up with Jason and Hannah, and we're stopped at the last convenience store to get some snacks to take, or some food to take into the mountains. I'm gonna take them up to the village of the Long Bear. Okay, we've stopped at a little village along the way, and I'm treating them to a view of a really splendid akia. This one back here, buried in the weeds. Now, we're not gonna get too close, we're not gonna trespass, just admire it from afar. It's quite a sight. Here's the place. Now I think we can maybe just walk across the street. I've never actually stopped to look at this place, but look at that.
I bet in its heyday it was absolutely amazing.
Oh, monkeys! A whole troop of them. Those are Japanese snow monkeys, macaques.
Oh, so they've moved in, have they?
Yeah. Well, now we've got our excuse if someone asks what you're doing. You know, osaru. So, yeah, I imagine you're right. In its day, it must have been quite a place because this is like the village center, right? So this must have been somebody really important's house. Wow. I'm sure it's way, way beyond salvage. I mean, look at the fences all falling in.
So how old would you think that would be then?
If I had to guess, I would say this is probably from, the 30s, 40s, 50s, something like that. Could be older. There's the gate kind of falling in a little bit. But I mean, this is a pretty grand entryway. And you see how they have the tree? That's an auspicious symbol to have the tree over the gate like that. I'm glad we saw the monkeys. Ooh, and there's more out structures in the back.
Wow. So it was a big property as well.
Definitely a big piece of land. Wow, it's really quite extensive. We'll just walk just a few steps up. Gee, look at that. This must have been the courtyard. Probably about as far as we should go. Okay, we have arrived at the village of the Long Bear, and Hannah and Jason. We found a nice little place to sit. We're going to get our lunch from Family Mart. This is the village back here. So we'll have a little lunch in front of the river, and then we'll take a stroll through the village. Let's do it. All right. Oh, whoops. Okay, hey. All right, here we try for it. While we were sitting by the river having our meal, this beautiful river, this gentleman, I don't think I'll film him. I'll preserve his privacy. He's lived here all his life, stopped by and introduced himself and offers to take us on a walking tour of the village. So we're walking along, having a look at everything. Look at the beautiful river. Go ahead and follow him.
Yeah.
I'll follow you guys. Dozo. So this is the man. He seems to be okay with being on film. I'll try to be discreet. And this is the shrine. He's giving us a private tour of the whole village. And this shrine has featured many, many times on my channel in the Softypapa 1 days. I've been here a lot. He grew up here. He said that when there's the old way around the sacred tree. He said that when he was a child, there were children everywhere. The whole village was full of kids. He said now that pretty much everybody that remains, if they work, they go to the city to work. They used to be farmers, but not so much anymore. He's showing them the hand washing basin, which is shaped like a fan, like an uchiwa fan. You can see the shape there. No water though. This is the ladle to ladle it out. And this would be the platform where the people in the community would have festivals. Guys, be careful of the slippery mud. The mud can be slippery. Here's the shrine. Quite an amazing piece of architecture. Wow. He was telling me that they had wasabi farms further up, but those are all closed down now. He pointed out a trail that leads into the mountains where no one goes anymore. we're walking down to the cafe. Believe it or not, there's a cafe here. Okay. We just had a lovely... You did it! Good job! Good job! You got it! Okay, your turn.
You have to be a professional.
Come on, Jason. You can do it. Almost, almost. He said bend at the knees. Oh, so close. Almost. Takes a lot of practice. Oh, that was pretty close. You'll get it. Look at this beautiful house. Oh, he got it just when I turned away. Nice. 写真撮っていい?
Okay.
Arigato. Look at this beautiful house, and they have cats too.
Oh, really?
Neko-chan. And then out there, there's some scarecrows. Neko-chan. Yeah. Look at that beautiful place. Oh, try to remember to include the information for this place in the video description. Very, very nice. This beautiful home, the architecture. Nice places to sit. So pretty.
It's actually quite addictive.
Well, we are wrapping up probably one of the most incredible encounters I've ever had in the mountains of Japan with our host here. And we had a great time. We're walking back to the car right now. Again, I'm keeping him off camera to preserve his privacy. But you guys have had quite an experience.
Yeah.
Amazing. Okay, wait. So Jason and Hannah and I, we just had a really... Are you okay on the camera? Yeah. We just had a heck of an experience. Now, it used to be 10 or 20 years ago, rarely you'd have a real encounter with people in villages like this. 30, 40 years ago, it was really common because we foreigners really stood out. But it's less common nowadays. Now, we were just here and we were literally sitting on that bench over there, and a gentleman, he kind of just came up behind us.
Yeah,
and
said hello.
just hello.
Yeah.
And it turns out it was a local here. He raised here all of his life, and he came over to say hi. He really doesn't speak any English, so we just did our best with our best Japanese. We made small talk, and before long, he invited to give us a tour of the community. We walked around. We went up to the shrine. We paid our respects at the shrine, and then he offered us to come to the cafe. Believe it or not, this village has a cafe. We went there. We had they sat us down in a 100-year-old kominka traditional Japanese home. They served us shincha, which is the new tea of the season, the best. You guys had the best tea, best tea in the world. That doesn't get any better for Japanese tea. Even I like it better than matcha, the high quality the other tea. Then we had coffee and tea and lemonade, and we made small talk with our host. I won't say his name because we'll preserve his privacy. I tried to keep him off camera as well, and a couple of times you might have seen him there a little bit. And then we met the hosts of the cafe, which I will post information to the cafe because I do want to encourage you to come. If you come to this part of Japan, come and visit them and please visit their cafe. And after that, we walked through the community, smoked cigarettes, and I don't even smoke. And guys, that was great.
It was great. It really was.
Amazing.
You never experienced that again. It was like once in a lifetime experience, honestly.
So what's that like compared to like, how would you describe this to other people, like compared to like other experiences in Japan? Like
Very authentic. I
Authentic,
think.
unique.
That's much more of what you want to see from Japan than going sort of the more touristy spots. I think that was a real slice of actual Japan. That we saw.
Personable, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know?
it's the kind of thing that you can't buy in a tour guide. You can't go find
no,
a brochure.
not at all.
You can't even manufacture it. It just
No.
has to happen,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you have to have the right demeanor and personality. I mean, he came up to us. We didn't come up to him. Because, and I told you guys this, we were coming up, that the two of you give off the right vibe for countryside Japan, which is being more reserved, a little more inward, and that works well. So that's just the reason I'm saying that is by way of those of you who come to Japan, try to emulate what you see. place like this is quiet, peaceful, reserved. If you have that same air, you'll fit right in. Don't you think?
Oh,
Yeah, definitely.
100%.
What do you think of the houses?
Beautiful,
Amazing.
yeah. Really beautiful architecture. Yeah.
We saw in that beautiful house we had the tea in, right?
Oh yeah, it was stunning, wasn't it? Yeah.
The old woodwork and
Not seen
things.
anything like that.
Right. And what about that house that across the river there? He said, and there are a lot of empty houses. He said, and I asked him, I said, could a foreigner like us live here? He said, yeah, you could live here. So,
Yeah,
who
yeah.
knows?
Yeah.
Oh.
Your own little slice of
nice.
nature up there.
Yeah, well, thank you. Sorry, and thank you for letting me pepper you with questions. This is a rare chance to have this experience and then share it with other people, and to hear your perspective. Is there anything else you want to add? I know I tend to talk a lot. Is there anything you want to add? That
I think when coming to Japan, instead of going to like Tokyo and Kyoto, I think coming to the smaller villages and the countryside is eye-opening and where tourists really should come and visit.
well put, Hannah. How about you, Jason?
Yeah, exactly the same. If you're after a more authentic experience and more down-to-earth conversation and people, you can't get more authentic than this.
Well put. Well, I need to say any more. Did you have more? Did you?
No, just thank
You
for
guys
your-
nailed it. Yeah, great. All right. Well,
Brilliant.
should we head on back down the
Yeah,
mountain?
let's go.
Okay. All right.
very
Thanks for
much.
joining me, guys.
Yeah.
Okay, we stopped. We went up a little road. I wanted to show Jason and Hannah something else, and we came up to the end of this road. And looking back, look at that house over there. Wow! And the stairs going up, and then over here, this T. That looks like something out of National Geographic. Amazing. You two are really a catalyst to these experiences. I wouldn't be having all these experiences if I wasn't with you. Thank you both.
Thank you.
Hannah, Jason, thank you so much. This was I thought that bus was coming in here. This was an absolute blast. If you guys find yourself back in Shizuoka, look me up. If you want to buy a house or whatever, we'll find something out. It's been a lot of fun. I really enjoyed our conversation and spending the day together. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Kurt.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, so we'll continue. I'm going to head on home. We'll see what happens at home, and then we'll wrap this video up for the day. All right. Okay, wasn't that fun? It's the day after, and I'm going to add another clip at the end here. 18 years ago, I had a similar encounter in this same village. I met a farmer who invited me to his house, and we made rice cakes and got a tour of the house. It's a very old, grainy video. It's one of the first videos on my channel. I'm going to include it right now so you can get a contrast. We actually walked past this house with the man that gave us the tour yesterday, and he confirmed to me that the old man and woman that had lived there that I had met are no longer here, but that their daughter now lives there. So here's an old clip from the past, kind of the version 1 of this Japan mountain village encounter. Let's have a look.
もうこの窯が今の日本にはもう少ない。
ああ、
すごい珍しい。
そうですね。
はい。
わあ。はい、wasabi ですね。This is wasabi down here.
わさび。
This is wild wasabi growing all through here.
What do
The
you
hills.
just buy?
And here they're going to be making mochi.
Mochi.
And
Yes.
This woman
Mochi
is
rice.
stirring. This is the
rice, no.
this is the mochi, which is a Japanese rice paste, and she's preparing it.
もち米もちっと
Mochi, oh mochi, mochi kobe.
もち米
Ah, look at that big lid.
Wow.
And this is wood fire. This is the hammer that they use to pound the rice.
使わないもんでこんなダメです。
古いですか？
古いね。これじゃもう作っちゃったよ。いつ
Wow.
のだかわかんない、ね。
古いみたいね。珍しい、これも珍しいスタイルね。
見ましたこれ
ねえ。
初めてこれだってなんかこう昔の絵物語でしか見たことない
It's the first time I've seen that style. Usually it's a big hammer.
いいかな。
A one-sided hammer.
Yeah, usually
Like
okay.
a double-sided.
Yeah, so. And here they're preparing some vegetables to be mixed with the rice, and he's using this old hammer to mix it up.
ホワイトモチ
Oh yes. There's the white mochi. That's the actual sake ni tsukutta ne. Ah, there's the actual mochi that they made.
水はこう前行きます。何？もしいいよ。
A very unique opportunity.
Yes, very unique.
しゃもじじゃん。これこう締めと影に。そうやってこうし。しゃもじじゃん。
See now he's gonna pound it. This is when you want to say that.
映画だけよでもしみじひだ。
This is a tour of a 100-year-old Japanese farmhouse.
よいしょっと。
This family has met us outside
こ
and
っち。
invited us to come inside their home. Wow, すごい。神棚ですか？わあ、すごい。
これが
はい
天照大神みたい。天照。
日本の国は残した人、
あ、それは
これに人
あ
形に
天皇さんですか？
天皇
昭和天皇？
あれ天皇じゃない、天照
ずっと前だ。
あ、ずっと前。
それでこれいざ
あ、初めの天皇。そうそう、the first
天
emperor。
照大神って岩戸へ行った人だ。
その人ね。
これあたがすんとんで。これ
神武天皇だ。
地元これ神様お地元天皇お母さんですね。
奥さんじゃねえだよね。
お母さんですね。
ほじゃね、天照大神っていう国の一番始まりの。
一番初め。ああ、わかりました。
それでこれの人の方が後だよな。
So this is the legacy of the
それであれ
Japanese
が明
imperial
治天
throne.
皇。
ああ、明治天皇。その人は明治天皇。
それでこれ
This is the
大
Meiji
正天
emperor.
皇。
This is the Taisho. This is the Taisho emperor. 昭和天皇。
昭和天皇。だって今の人のおじいさん。今の嗣宮秋人だけかその人のおじいさん見てこれが。
Oh, so this is the legacy of the imperial family. This is the goddess that begat the first emperor, the Meiji emperor, Showa emperor. I mean Meiji Taisho emperor and Showa emperor.
大きな大きいけ。だんだん入れてみたら。
Yes.
天照大神の孫がここに来ただよな。そしてそれの孫だか彦だかが神武天皇だな。
いいですね。これは
これおじいさん。
おじいさんの
52年に書いて。
50 years, 50 years.
52年に書いて
50 years ago.
53年に亡くなったこのおじいさんは。
So すみません。ここで、子供からここで座りましたか？
そうだな。
そうですか？
うん。
あ
長男だから。
あ。
この人の
そう。
昭和に生まれた人の長男だから。
結婚するは何年前か
52年くらい。
50年。
30年に来た昭和の。
あ、そうですか。So they've been married 52年。52年、52 52年前
50で30年に来ただ。
今
52年経った。
52年、52 years married. So now they've mixed in the yamagi, the vegetable. Continue pounding it. That's great light. Look at that, with that backlight.
Yeah.
Old wood-fired bath. Kitchen.
ここら作りたてだもん。この
頑張ったね。
忙しい。
順に入れてきたらいいけどね。混じって混じってきたじゃん。
今まあ
うん、そうか。これくっついちゃって。
重いですか？
針くっついちゃうもんで。伸びるもんでね。ここ行って。
すみません。
Still hot. Wow.
Yeah.
今度はただしの出番。出番がいろいろ。さっきの綺麗になったじゃん。
今度こっちですか？
うん、そうだね。今度は柔らかくて綺麗。映画にしてもらったにとね。黄色と青と白と赤と。
So this is
つけ
how
ばい
you.
いだけどな。そんなにはつけないな。
So on the left we have the white mochi, and on the right there's the green mochi. This is for the Girls' Day festival. So typically they make 3 colors: white, green, and pink. And it's interesting to note that they make the green mochi using locally grown plants. No dyes or anything like that. We saw them do it ourselves. And then they'll put these together for the festival.
できたできた。